they're all renewable. Welcome to the University of North Texas Fall 2021 Undergraduate Commencement Ceremony for the College of Music. Our ceremony will begin in just a few minutes. Please take this opportunity to turn off the sound on all cell phones and other electronic devices. We hope you will enjoy this ceremony and remember it fondly for many years to come. Because this is a special day for all our candidates, we ask you to stay until the end of the ceremony. Now, please stand if you are able, and remain standing for the processional and the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the members of the Platform Party. Dr. Jennifer Cowley, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Mr. Clayton Gibson, Vice President for Finance and Administration and CFO. Dr. John W. Richmond, Dean of the College of Music. Dr. Aaron Flagg, Keynote Speaker. Dr. Warren Henry, Senior Associate Dean for Academic Affairs. Dr. Felix Olszówka, Associate Dean for Operations. Dr. Emilita Marin, Assistant Dean for Business and Finance. Mr. Raymond Rowell, Assistant Dean for Enrollment Management and External Affairs. Mr. Joel Wiley, Director of Admissions. Dr. Jamie Hafner, Director of Graduate Studies. Dr. Kirsten Broberg, Director of Undergraduate Studies.
Thank you. Please be seated. Good afternoon, family, friends, and graduates. I'm John W. Richmond, Dean of the College of Music. It is my great pleasure to welcome you all to our Fall 2021 Undergraduate College of Music Commencement Ceremony. Our ceremony is off to a wonderful beginning. I would like to take a moment to recognize our musicians. Organist Destin Warnicki, a graduate artist certificate student, Professor Jess Eschbach, performed the pre-ceremony and processional music this afternoon. Please help me recognize him. Performing the national anthem in the alma mater today are Natasha Becker, doctoral student in vocal performance, and Mongni Tan, a doctoral student in collaborative piano. Help me recognize them. I am honored to welcome Vice President for Finance and Administration, CFO, Mr. Clayton Gibson, who serves on the platform party at today's ceremony. This is his first UNT commencement ceremony. Please help me welcome him. And it is my great pleasure, and I would invite you to join me in welcoming to the podium Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Jennifer Cowley.
Thank you. On behalf of the entire university family and President Neil Smatras, I want to congratulate all of you who are graduating today and welcome your family and friends. Before we get started, I want to take a moment to recognize graduates who have earned distinctions. That includes our magna and summa cum laude graduates whose GPAs are among the very best. Our honors college graduates, many of whom are wearing their medallions today. Our community engagement program honors graduates who have volunteered significant amounts of time and service to our communities. These graduates are recognized by the gold cords that don their regalia. Wearing special red, white, and blue cords today are graduates who have served or are currently serving in the armed forces. We salute your service. We also congratulate each of our first-generation graduates, many of whom are wearing our first-generation stoles today. And so many other graduates wearing special cords, stoles, and other regalia adornments that represent a wide variety of honors and campus involvement. Thank you for all of your engagement and congratulations on your decorated academic careers. Graduates, the degree you've earned is a mark of distinction that will forever set you apart. Only about a third of the U.S. population has a bachelor's degree or advanced degree. That number shows how much it takes to get a college degree. Hard work and perseverance, sacrifice and passion, grit and tenacity. That's what it took for you to make it here today, your graduation. You have truly earned this degree. Though this is your accomplishment, it's important to remember that you didn't take this journey alone. You're surrounded by many people who helped you get where you are today and are so very proud to see you transform from college student to college graduate. You're surrounded by family and friends who have supported you and believed in you from the very start. Your classmates and fellow graduates commiserated with you, inspired you, and kept you going. Your professors, advisors, and mentors nurtured and nudged you and opened new worlds of possibility to you. Graduates, let's give thanks to all the people who have been part of your journey to success. Now you're moving on to the next phase in your journey, and I know that you're well prepared because of your UNT education. We've provided you with knowledge, experience, and skills so you can be successful in whatever you do. We've taught you how to think critically, how to put your knowledge and ideas into action, and how to see the world through a broad lens. We also hope that we've shown you how to be a leader, that we've inspired you to chase your dreams, encouraged you to take risks, and shown you how to create positive change no matter what you are doing. That is the true gift of an education. It's not just about what you find in books, but what you find in yourself. It's about helping you to realize your potential. There are few moments that are more life-changing or more meaningful than this moment. What you have accomplished during your time at UNT, particularly over the last 2 years, is tremendous. No student in more than a century has had to persevere through a global pandemic to earn their college degree. Through sacrifice and persistence, you've done exactly that, which means now you join the impressive ranks of Americans who possess a degree. Don't take this milestone for granted. Savor it, cherish it, celebrate it, and revel in this remarkable feat. As your journey of discovery continues, remember that you are not alone. You're part of a vast global alumni network of more than 461,000, and your UNT family will always be here for you. Congratulations and best wishes to all of you.
Thank you, Provost Cowley. As I began to think about an invitation of a commencement speaker for today's ceremony, several things came to mind. We are celebrating this year the 75th anniversary of jazz studies at the University of North Texas. 75 years would be a remarkable number for any program at any institution and would be a time to stop and take pause, but this represents the original jazz studies degree in the world in American higher education. It is the consequential leadership program. And so we wanted to think about how we might affirm that special moment as a part of this larger ceremony as well. And so whom might we reach out to? Whom might we invite? Who would understand that moment, understand your accomplishments across the spectrum of music? It's an institution that does every kind of music pristinely well, but provides such consequential leadership in this particular specialty. And of course, the first name that came to mind was Dr. Aaron Flagg. Dr. Aaron Flagg is chair and associate director of jazz studies at the Juilliard School in New York City. He is a magnificent artist on the trumpet, classical, jazz, and every other kind of trumpet you can imagine. He is known across the trumpet community as a leader and consummate artist. He has been a consequential leader with both an undergraduate and master's degree from the Juilliard School, his alma mater, and then a doctorate from the University of Michigan. He has led music in higher education at private institutions, public institutions, all with such grace and impact and consequence. We could think of no better person. And so we did the Hail Mary. We called him up and said, Aaron, any chance you'd be available and willing to come? And we're just so delighted that it was possible and that he's here with us today. Please help me welcome Dr. Aaron Flagg.
I got to take you on the road with me. That was a great introduction. Good afternoon, Provost Cowley, Vice President Gibson, Dean Richmond, College of Music faculty, staff, family, friends, and most importantly, the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Music and Bachelor of Music degrees. It is an honor for me to be with you today to celebrate your achievement. And in the last 24 hours that I've been in Texas, I realized that you all are correct. It's big. I come from an institution with a total student size of 960 in the entire school. And here in the College of Music, there are 1,600 students, let alone the entire university of 42,300. This is a big jump for me, and I appreciate you welcoming me here. And it also made me realize that I'm sure for many of you, 4 years ago was a big jump for you. But you met that challenge, and you have succeeded. And this is an opportunity to stop and appreciate that. As the 2020 U.S. Census noted, and was noted by Provost Cowley earlier, 32.1% of Americans have a bachelor's degree. This means you are part of an elite minority. A minority that has the ability to afford a college degree and possesses the skills and the support necessary to stay focused, disciplined, and positively engaged long enough to complete it. Your achievement should never be taken for granted, nor should the knowledge that you have accrued be wasted. You and your family sacrificed and endured a lot to make this a reality, including a period of political and social turmoil, let alone a global pandemic. So congratulations. Today, I wanted to share 3 pieces of advice from my mother, Barbara Flagg, a soulful woman who played piano in our church, and beyond that, offered a great deal of wisdom to me. And I hope in sharing this that it will serve you as well as it has and is serving me. So the 3 points are: 1, the joy is in the journey, not at the destination. 2, find your tribe. And 3, make a difference. So number 1, the joy is in the journey, not at the destination. You chose to study music because you love it, and you wanted to know as much as you can about it, how to perform it, to write it, to teach it, to analyze it, to share it. And in the process, you've learned things about yourself and the world around you. Contrary to popular opinion, education's sole goal is not employment. The primary purpose of education is to expand our minds, develop our skills, help us mature, grow our empathy for other people, and to discover the connections between ideas and people across time and place. As musicians, our life's work is focused on the wonder and power of creatively organizing sound. I can assure you this is a most worthy pursuit which will connect you with a global community. At this moment, we are all participating in a ritual. The great writer Joseph Campbell, who wrote wonderfully on myths, said, quote, "A ritual is the enactment of a myth. And by participating in the ritual, you are participating in the myth." We perform rituals to ensure that values of our community are communicated across generations and preserved. That is why we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries, like the 110 years of the Green Brigade, or the 75 years, I see the claw, I saw it, it's great, the 75 years of jazz studies here at UNT. These anniversaries, these rituals, not only bind us together, they reaffirm our belief in the myths of our culture. In the case of graduation ceremonies, the myth is about human growth, about the aspiration and the acquisition of knowledge and maturity. When and how does a human being grow? This ceremony helps answer that through a myth that we perform as a ritual. As an example, at the end of this ceremony, you'll be able to move your tassel from the left to the right, to the right to the left. That will signify some magical transformation of you at that moment to be now educated. Well, in fact, you all know that you are getting educated all the time. Your desire to know things, to understand, to read, to question, to create, to improvise, to pursue dreams should never end. This is life's journey. And I believe my mother was speaking of and encouraging me to revel in that journey, not any arrival point. And I invite you to do the same. Number 2, find your tribe. We all need inspiration and encouragement, people we trust and respect who are willing to be honest with us and who share similar interests and values. It can take conscious work to locate people with those values. You found that here at UNT. I want you to cherish the integrity and the importance of those values and the people those values draw to you. They are your tribe. There are many communities within the world of music, and I have no doubt that each one of you will find your tribe and your calling, be it inspiring the next generation of musicians in public, private, or charter K-12 environments, pursuing new lines of inquiry through research and scholarship, or performing for local, national, or global audiences. You should enjoy being a part of the Mean Green community here at UNT and cherish, that's all right, you can cry, that's okay. And cherish the connection with the 461,000 alumni. Amazing. At the same time, your education enables you to find community with all musicians, regardless of where they're from, where they studied, whether they studied in a school or not. We are all musicians. Music is that powerful. And you share that passion with so many, and I encourage you to embrace that. Number 3, it's almost over. Make a difference. UNT's mission is to empower students to thrive in a rapidly changing world. The College of Music's mission includes serving a diverse musical culture. As I read those statements, I took from them the perspective that the world is changing and is extremely diverse, and UNT graduates are prepared to make a positive difference with and through those changes and diversity. You're about to enter a musical profession with many exciting opportunities and experiences. It's fun. It is also a field grappling with change and important issues such as racial and gender equity and post-COVID recovery. If you want to make a difference, you must first define integrity for yourself around those types of issues. What you believe in. What hill are you willing to die on around these? And then you must decide on your course of action. This must be something you decide to do. It is not an accident. And as an example, during your years here at UNT, you have had a front row seat to watch the institution address these issues with action, not just words. In terms of equity, UNT has earned the distinction both as a minority-serving and Hispanic-serving institution, and has responded to student and alumni concerns around racism, gender violence, and other injustices on this campus and in the world. with clear action. So the question now, soon-to-be graduates, is how are you going to respond to these issues? How are you going to take the example shown you and turn it into your action? On September 16, 1890, Joshua Chilton, who established the Texas Normal College and Teacher Training Institute, had these words to share about his dream, his way of responding, when he said, quote, and speaking of the institution, "It will be our aim to become leaders in the education of the young men and women of Texas, fitting them to credibly fill the most important positions in business and professional circles," end quote. Now, you are living in a time where the country seeks a broader representation of people as well as an equitable empowerment of those people. 131 years later, Chilton's phrase, quote, "young men and women of Texas," end quote, has expanded mightily, but his vision remains relevant. UNT serves more than just students from Texas. It also serves students of many different types of gender identity, beyond just male and female. However, the vision has remained relevant. So the second challenge to the graduates is, what vision or dream might you articulate that could remain relevant 131 years into the future? My father, not to leave out my dad, James A. Flagg, unfortunately passed away last April due to COVID-19. He was a wonderful husband, father, grandfather, and a great and wise man. We were blessed to have no words left unsaid between us. When I was graduating with my bachelor's degree, I like to say last century, so I won't give exact dates, he pointed out that I had something which today's UNT graduates certainly possess in great abundance. But he said I would only have that for so long, and to beware. He said if this thing was used well, it could propel my development and ensure that I get to realize my dreams. If I don't, it would be a waste. That thing is time. And the only question is how you'll use your time. And I strongly encourage you to be bold. Take what you believe about yourself and put 100% of your energy into making that real and a reality for others to see. And as a musician myself, thinking on this ritual that we have today, I recall the excitement of graduation day and the anticipation of what lay ahead. For me, that night included a gig I was going to be playing, so I was anxious to get the speaker to get done so I could go. But also, first international tour, first recording, all of these things. I want you to cherish that excitement of the future. Cherish that. In fact, I want you to please protect and nourish that excitement. The world needs us as artists. The world needs us because we speak of hope and optimism and beauty, and we also encapsulate all of human experience over time. We're needed. So I want you to remember the joy is in the journey as you find your tribe and seek to make a positive difference. We'll be watching and cheering you on. Go Mean Green. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Try this again. Thank you so much, Dr. Flagg. Please join me in welcoming class of 2021 College of Music graduate Landon Chang, performing Ave Maria by Giulio Caccini with alumna Zhao Wang on the piano. Thank you very much. On behalf of the faculty and staff of the College of Music, I offer sincere congratulations to each and every one of you. And now, I'm going to pause. Just a minute. We're supposed to savor this moment, this ritual. And now, may I ask that all of the 2021 Bachelor of Arts in Music and Bachelor of Music candidates please rise. Provost Cowley, on the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Music, I am pleased to present to you these candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Music and the Bachelor of Music degrees.
All right, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Are y'all excited? I can see your smiles through your mask. I can tell in your eyes. On the recommendation of the faculty and the dean, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Texas and through the UNT System Board of Regents and President Smatrask, I hereby confer upon you the degree to which you have been certified, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations, graduates, on your tremendous accomplishment. Please join me in recognizing UNT's newest baccalaureate degree graduates.
Please be seated. As we want to be respectful of all in attendance today and the varying levels of caution that each graduate would like to exercise, graduates on stage will be offered an elbow bump in lieu of the traditional handshake. Marshals, please usher the candidates to the stage.
Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Music.
Ernesto Angel Aguirre. Caden Ray Armendariz.
Alyssa Michelle Cortez.
Joshua Lewis Jordan. Ji-Suk Kim. Chan-Yong Lee. Seung-Chan Lee. Magda Lisette Ortiz. Liam A. Purcell. Timothy Aaron Ramos. Emily A. Roman. Lauren Louise Samante. Panarai Prapin Trakunwatinachai. Paige A. Wendorf.
Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Music in Composition.
Anuj Bhutani.
Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Music in General, Choral, and Instrumental Music leading to Teacher Certification.
Choral, keyboard, guitar.
Hillary Catherine Slothauer.
Choral, vocal.
Laurel Danielle Croce, cum laude. Alexander Thomas Poole, cum laude. Marissa J. Rivera, magna cum laude. Jacob Austin Rodriguez.
Elementary, instrumental.
Olivia Ruth Bird, summa cum laude. Shauna Marie Heisler, summa cum laude. Nicole A. Zagorski, magna cum laude.
Instrumental, band.
Thomas Michael Camilo, magna cum laude. Robert T. Carpenter, summa cum laude. Landon Thomas Chang, summa cum laude. Anthony Javier Chapa, cum laude. Mary M. Collier. Kimberly Flores, cum laude. Maria Patricia Gonzalez. Eduardo J. Gonzalez. Madeline Brooke Kalina, cum laude. Javier E. Lopez Jr., cum laude. Jackson Roy Parker. Noah Thomas Patton, summa cum laude. Jacob Wallace Pict. Emilio Gabriel Pla, cum laude. Matthew T. Plount, cum laude. Joel S. Ramirez, cum laude. Rachel Kelly Trentham, cum laude. Tyler Nathaniel Wise.
Instrumental Orchestra, Jin So Ri.
Amber Dawn Schwister. Meredith K. Wilder, summa cum laude.
Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Music in Music Theory.
Kimberly Scalia Ritchie, magna cum laude.
Presenting the candidates for the Bachelor of Music in Performance.
Andrew Clayton Dunlap. Caleb M. Hins, cum laude. Sarah M. Holtgrew.
Eddie Houvier.
Matthew Daniel Perez, cum laude. Tyler McLean Sarver. Sophia M. Swante, magna cum laude.
Congratulations, graduates, you did it. I have had the wonderful opportunity to stand before you throughout this ceremony, serving in my official role as UNT's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. But I want you to know I'm also a proud UNT alum. Now, more than ever, before your UNT degree signifies you are a member of a truly caring, creative, and resilient community. On this important day, you're joining ranks with a network of imaginative leaders and innovators, people who are making a difference in the world. From one UNT alum to another, I want to welcome you to our alumni network that is strong and active. I know from personal experience that our alma mater, located in the true heart of Texas, helps you form lasting relationships and creates lifelong success. As you move on to pursue your purpose, remember that you're an important member of our UNT family. We're proud to recognize your accomplishments today. And the UNT Alumni Association will be here to support you through every stage of your life and career. To highlight UNT's commitment to graduates, the UNT Alumni Association is happy to give each one of you a one-year membership. As a member of the Alumni Association, you join a group of active and engaged alumni who are ready to help you succeed. So stay connected to your alma mater. Keep your contact information updated. Join us at alumni events. Participate in our Mean Green Mentors program. Follow us on social media and tell us about your successes so that we can celebrate right alongside you. And stay connected to each other, network with your fellow UNT graduates, support alumni-owned businesses, and maintain the relationships that have made your student experience so meaningful. Now and then, take a moment to look back on your time here at UNT and then go forward on to great things with confidence that you have the lifelong support of your university. Lastly, for our graduates with class rings, it is time to turn your ring so the University of North Texas faces away from you. This symbolizes that you are ready to face the world. We hope that you will continue to wear your UNT ring with pride as you work to achieve your dreams. And while you may have started your time at UNT alone, you are now part of a network of people who believe in you and care about your future. It's my pleasure to officially welcome you to the Mean Green alumni family. Congratulations to all of you.
To conclude our ceremony this afternoon, first join me in thanking our announcer, Dr. Jeffrey Snyder. Finally, it goes without saying that many of you would not be here today if not for the support of family, friends, faculty, and of course your fellow students. Graduates, as you continue to move along the corridor of years, remember that your alma mater is a special place at which you are always, always, say it with me, always welcome.
Now, Natasha Becker and Mangni Tan will lead us in singing the alma mater. Please rise. Please be seated. And now, in what has become a College of Music tradition, students from the Jazz Division, led by Professor Alan Baylock, will play the recessional. After the participants have recessed, we invite you to remain seated until the conclusion of the recessional music. The marshals will now lead the recessional.